What I want you to understand now is that there's three aspects which will influence how wealthy you become in the stock market. And these three factors are how much money you invest. Here, we talked about $100 a month. Number two is the return that you get. Here, we talked about the 10% annual return. And number three is how much time you invest your money for. Now, the only factor that we cannot change is time, because you cannot go back in time and start investing 10 years ago. So we're not going to talk about that, which is why the best time to start this is today, regardless of where you are in the economy, because, well, the more time, the better. Time in the market beats timing the market. This is what Warren Buffett always says. So now we have two factors that we can talk about. One is how much money you invest, and second is the return. When it comes to how much money you invest, this is going to depend on really your lifestyle. It's how much money do you make, and how much money do you spend, and how much margin is there that you can put towards your investments. If you're not happy with how much money you're making, then you can start by making more money. Does this mean getting a second job? Does this mean working harder at the job that you have now? Does this mean you're working for a promotion? Does this mean you're working for a raise or a bonus? Now you're working to earn more money with the purpose of investing more money, because the more you invest, the wealthier that you will become. If it's not from a job, can you create a side hustle? Can you start a business? Is there something else that you can do? Maybe you get a certificate, you look for a new career, you look for a new job, you do something that way you can earn more money, because now you're earning more money with the purpose of having more money to invest. Then on the flip side is also, can I spend less money? Are there places where you can cut back? Can you get rid of your car? Can you live a little bit smaller? Are there things that you don't need that you can sell, that you can get rid of? That way you have more cash now to invest. So you can earn more and you can spend less, which will create a bigger margin, meaning you have extra cash. But the question is, why are you having the extra cash now? Are you just going to keep this cash in the bank, or are you going to put this money to work? If you put this money to work, now you will have more money. So the key here now, if you want to see bigger success, well, you need more money to invest. The more money you invest, the wealthier you will become, period. And we just talked about how you can do that. You can earn more, you can spend less. I'm not going to go too deep into now how do you earn more, spend less in this video, but I have other videos on my channel where I discuss that. Now let's talk about the return, because this is what can now make or break your investments. And I want to start by talking about fees, because I kind of hinted at that when I was talking about the research, because fees can eat up your return. If we come back to this example here, where you turn your $100 a month investment to $1 million, but this time now you're putting your money into an investment that gives you a 1% fee. So you're getting the same return, but then you have a 1% fee. Well, this 1% fee isn't going to eat up 1% of your investment portfolio. It isn't even going to eat up 10% of your investment portfolio. It isn't even going to eat up 20% of your investment portfolio. If you have a 1% fee, you're not going to end up with $1 million. You're going to end up with right around $750,000, because a small little 1% fee isn't just a 1% fee you pay once. It's a 1% fee you pay on every dollar that you invest, which means you have less money invested. And then every dollar that your dollar grows to each and every year. So now you're compounding your money, but you're also compounding your fees over the entire course of your investment. Now again, this doesn't mean that these fees are never worth it. There are some places where these fees will be worth it, assuming that now you can justify the fee with higher returns. But you're going to need much higher returns to justify even just a 1% fee, because that 1% fee can really eat up the value of your investment portfolio over time. And if now you can't get a 10% return, but you get a 7% annual return, well, now the years are a little bit different. If you're still investing the $100 a month, now it's going to take you 60 years to hit the $1 million. If you're investing the $300 a month, now it's going to take you 44 years to hit that $1 million mark. And if you can invest $1,000 a month, now it'll take you 28 years to hit that $1 million mark. Again, it's very accessible. The more money you invest, the more wealth you will achieve. But this is where understanding that these types of returns are achievable, and you can get better returns the more research you do. But this is where you got to pay attention to the fee and what you're investing in. But you have to be willing to do the research. You have to be willing to fund it. And then you got to do number 3, which is automate it. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.